Thanks for choosing the Dutch Cycle Mapping Plus bundle. This test provides a detailed view of estrogen and progesterone throughout the menstrual cycle, along with a comprehensive analysis of hormone metabolites and the cortisol awakening response. This test is ideal for women experiencing ongoing symptoms like migraines, fertility issues, or PCOS. By including CAR, which measures the immediate rise in cortisol after waking, the panel provides a complete picture of hormone fluctuations, stress response, and overall resilience to stress. The urine samples for the cycle mapping portion are collected once a day in the morning throughout your cycle and are combined with 4 final urine and 6 saliva samples, all collected on the 4th day of your new cycle. These results give your provider the insight to understand your hormones and recommend care tailored specifically to you. In this video, I'll walk you through what comes in your kit, how to collect, properly dry and store your urine samples, as well as how to return all pieces to our lab for processing. Let's get started. When you receive your kit bundle at your home or from your provider, you'll find a single-page instruction sheet, 25 urine collection strips, 6 saliva tubes, 2 resealable bags, 1 for dried urine samples and 1 for saliva tubes, your test requisition form, and a prepaid return mailer. Let's begin by carefully reviewing the instructions. This test is not intended to be used by women on hormonal birth control, nor is it meant for women who are postmenopausal. If either of these applies to you, please consult your provider before considering this test. In addition, this test is not intended to monitor hormones. If you're on oral estrogen or progesterone therapy or taking oral contraceptives, this test will not perform as designed. This is because these medications impact urine values significantly. If you're using a hormonal IUD or topical hormone creams, it's best to call our lab or speak with your provider for specific guidance before you begin collection. Follow all collection day reminders in your kit to ensure the accuracy of your results. Prior to collection, make sure to fill out your requisition form. We will not be able to process your samples without this information, so please be sure to fill this out completely before you continue. Begin with your personal information on the front, name, date of birth, and personal details. Then provide any hormone, supplement, and prescription information. If necessary, feel free to provide additional information in the text boxes on the back side of the requisition form before proceeding to the next step. The steps below vary depending on the type and length of your cycle, so it's crucial that you understand your own cycle before beginning collection. The first day of your cycle is the first day of full menstrual flow, not just spotting. No matter what length of cycle you have, whether it be standard or short, meaning 34 days or less, or long, meaning more than 34 days, you will always begin collecting on day 7 of your cycle. It's best to begin by writing this date on your collection schedule, then follow it. For all samples, please collect each morning upon waking for the day. Following the pattern laid out in your instructions, you'll collect through the luteal phase, or the latter portion of the cycle. And when your next period starts, you'll complete a final collection. This consists of 4 urine samples and 6 saliva samples, all collected on day 4 of your new cycle. Lastly, if your menstrual flow starts before you finish the schedule, collect 1 extra sample the next day, then skip straight to the final collection. If you collect the final sample and menstrual flow has not begun, call our lab for guidance. If you have no cycle or do not bleed but do have functional ovaries, such as you've had a uterine ablation or partial hysterectomy, it is okay for you to begin collecting any day. Collect every other day until day 31, then complete the final sample on day 33. The collection days listed in cycle-specific columns on the collection form are very important to monitor and fill out as you progress through collection. In any cycle scenario, there is the addition of the final 4 urine and 6 saliva samples collected on day 4 of your next cycle. The important thing to remember is that your instruction sheet maps out exactly which days to collect based on your cycle type. Following this specific timeline is what makes this test such a powerful tool for understanding your unique hormone rhythm. Now it's time to collect. Grab the filter paper and check the box for waking sample, given all samples are meant to be taken upon waking for the day. Then provide all necessary info on the label, including your name, date of birth, and the date and time of collection. It's best to fill out as much as possible before you begin collection. If you do not complete all information on each collection device, we may not be able to process your samples, so please ensure you filled out every line. Open the collection strip. The filter paper on the inside flap is the part you'll saturate with urine. Collect your sample by urinating directly on the filter paper for 2 to 3 seconds, or dip it into a clean cup for 2 to 3 seconds. Either way, be sure the paper is fully saturated. Once you've verified your paper is fully saturated, lay it flat on a clean surface to dry for at least 24 hours. Samples must be completely dry before shipping. Because you won't be shipping these within 48 hours, fold your dry samples, then place them in their plastic bag to be stored in the freezer until ready to ship. When collecting your saliva samples, start by labeling each saliva tube with your name, date, and time of collection. Do this before you begin collecting. Remove the blue cap on the saliva tube to reveal the tightly packed cotton swab. Do not remove the internal compartment. Place the cotton swab in your mouth. Please refrain from touching the swabs with your hands as much as possible. If you use hydrocortisone cream, it's best not to touch them at all. Once the cotton swab is in your mouth, keep it there for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's fully saturated. Limit the length of time the cotton swab is in your mouth to no more than 5 minutes total. Once it is fully saturated, place the swab back into its tube, cap it tightly, and place it in the resealable plastic bag for shipment. Do not spit directly into the saliva tubes. Be sure to freeze your samples until you're ready to ship. On the final collection day, which is the 4th day of your new cycle, you'll collect 4 urine and 6 saliva samples. The first sample, titled Waking, is collected within 5 minutes of waking up and includes both saliva and urine. Do not eat or drink for 1 hour following the sample, including brushing your teeth. Set a timer for 30 minutes once collected. The second sample, titled Plus 30 Minutes, is saliva only. Do not eat or drink for 30 minutes following the sample, and do not brush your teeth yet. Set a timer for 30 minutes once collected. The third sample, titled Plus 60 Minutes, is saliva only. Once you've completed this collection, you can brush your teeth and have something to eat or drink. Set a timer for 1 hour once collected. The fourth sample, titled Plus 2 Hours, is urine only. The fifth sample, titled Dinner, is collected just before your normal dinner time, typically around 5 p.m. or 10 to 14 hours after waking, and includes both saliva and urine. Please rinse your mouth with water 5 to 10 minutes prior to collecting the saliva portion. The sixth sample, titled Bedtime, is collected just before going to bed, between 10 p.m. and midnight, and includes both urine and saliva. Please rinse your mouth with water 5 to 10 minutes prior to collecting the saliva portion. The optional sample, titled Mid-Sleep or Midday, is only saliva and is meant to be collected during the night if you are struggling with insomnia. If you do not collect the saliva sample during the night, you may collect around noon the following day or about 5 to 7 hours after waking. After completing all your collections, double-check all samples are properly labeled on the filter papers and the requisition form, and ensure you've accurately completed your collection schedule. Place the sealed bag of samples and your completed requisition form and completed collection schedule form into the prepaid return mailer. Ensure the mailer is securely closed, then drop the package off at the appropriate carrier. Remember, if you can't return samples within 48 hours, ensure they are dry and freeze them until you're ready to ship. If you have any questions, visit dutchtest.com/instructions or contact us at info@dutchtest.com or 503-687-2050. Thank you for choosing to test with Dutch. We're proud to be part of your health journey, and we look forward to helping you and your provider get answers that make a real difference. If Dutch has impacted your life, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for being part of our mission to profoundly change one life, then a million more.